Today I will show you how to update Android firmware. Please subscribe my channel Tech Guru Joydeep and give your valuable comments, and don't forget to click on bell icon for get the notification. 3 easy steps to update your Android firmware from PC manually. If you are new to the Android firmware and want to update Android firmware from PC, let's get little intro about firmware. It will help you get the good picture before going ahead. What is Android firmware? Firmware is special software your phone needs to work properly. It is specific to your phone and it's written by the manufacturer, for example, Samsung or HTC, rather than by Google, who are responsible for the production of the other elements of your phone's operating system, Android. Firmware is installed in a read-only memory (ROM) format. In most instances, end users cannot modify this firmware themselves. The entire Android mobile operating system is stored in a compressed, writable form known as NAND flash memory. Some of the capabilities that come with firmware updates include improved battery life, better connectivity, improved data transfers, design changes, compatibility with the latest apps, elimination of lags and stutters makes a device to run faster. You can improve smartphone speed by cache cleaning, as well other additional features and optimizations. It is important at this point to mention that software updates have their own. For instance, the age of your phone may limit you from installing much recent firmware updates. The good news is that you don't have to be a tech expert to keep your phone's firmware up to date. You can upgrade the firmware in 3 easy steps. In the section that follows, we shall break down each step so you can see how to do it. Before that, let's understand over-the-air OTA versus manual updates. First, an important distinction. There are 2 ways you can upgrade your firmware. It can be done over-the-air OTA or manually. Over-the-air firmware update. OTA updates often roll out almost automatically. You may not even know they're happening. In some instances, you will get a notification telling you to start the install. You can also check for the update from the Settings menu under the Software Update option to see if one is pending. If it is, you can accept the upgrade and your firmware will be upgraded. Manual firmware update. Manual updates are a bit more involved. They can be done at any time, although they are usually done in circumstances where there is no stable wireless or mobile network, or where you have wiped your device. 3 manual steps to update Android firmware from PC. Manual updates can be done in 3 easy steps. Step 1. Locating the latest version of the firmware. Use the manufacturer's website. You'll find the latest version of the firmware for your phone on the manufacturer's websites. You can get alternative versions elsewhere, of course, including on torrent sites. The advantage of using the manufacturer's site is that it assures you of the latest and official update for your Android phone. Popular manufacturers such as Samsung, Sony, LG, Huawei, and Motorola regularly upload updates for their devices on their sites. Step 2. Installing the firmware. Installing your firmware requires that you locate the program applicable to your phone brand. Samsung devices, KAIS. If you have a Samsung branded device, this program will allow you to download and install the firmware into your mobile device. The firmware download is based on both the device and the location. For example, if the ROM for your device hasn't been rolled out as yet, or a certain firmware update doesn't cover your location, you cannot install it through KAIS. Sony devices, Flash tool. This is a tool used to install firmware in Sony Xperia devices. One crucial thing to note is that this tool only works on those devices whose bootloader is unlocked. At the moment, Flash tool is still in its beta stages but works extremely well with Windows PCs. HTC devices, HTC Sync Manager. HTC devices run on Android firmware, and HTC Sync Manager is the most appropriate tool to install updates on these devices. Getting it is fairly simple because you can download it from the official HTC website. Once you install it, connect your phone to the PC using a USB cable and start the program. It will automatically search software updates for you. LG devices, LG PC Suite. This is an LG device software update tool. To get it, just hit the LG search page and type in PC Suite. Make sure you download the right software for your device. When LG PC Suite is installed, simply click the Check Phone Update and search for updates. Motorola devices, RSD Lite. Even though Motorola devices have no problem receiving and installing updates, RSD Lite helps you to flash stock firmware on your device in case there are issues. Step 3. Connecting to your PC and installing updates. After you install the ROM, you can now connect your smartphone to the PC using a USB cable. Open the application we've described above. For example, on a Samsung, open Kais. Search the menus at the top for the Update Firmware option. In Kais, it's in the Tools menu. Also, check some of the Android apps you might find useful. 8 free Android apps for engineering students, 7 best speed reading apps, 5 free best photo sharing apps for Android.